It's Sunday night. Y'all know what time it is. We here finna tell all our business.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I'm gonna
that?
tell you what's really crazy.
What's so crazy?
And I've been thinking about it all day.
Okay.
I said, why do you have this podcast on a Saturday night?
This is you're talking about the one from last night when I scheduled it for last night. I don't know. I just felt like Saturday night was a good night, and then
it was fine with me. But
after
even today,
it was
I thought it was Saturday.
No.
Like, oh yeah, the podcast.
This is how normal couples.
It is. Normally do it Sunday night. But you're fighting against Sunday night football right now. So
yeah.
Saturday, pretty much college is just about over. So.
Yeah. Football is almost over. I don't know if I'm a football fan or not. I really can't decide.
You don't know if you're a football fan?
Well, I know you're my son. I have to go see him play. But I don't like watching him play football because I'm so nervous. I'm scared. I am very scared.
The boy playing football. That's what he's supposed to do.
Playing football since he was 5. I'm still nervous.
6'6", 288. Like, what do you want him to do? You want to be
play trombone?
Trombone? No. Stick butt out there and hit somebody.
If you say so. So anyways, guys, y'all know what it is. We got arguments for the week. We got all the things. And tonight we have to have some special guests. We're so happy that they joined us. Thanks to our friend Candace Joseph for floating us with them. We love Candace. We've known her for quite some time. But they're also podcasters. And they are the Christians, and we're not going to try to introduce them. We're going to allow them to introduce themselves. Welcome the Christians from One Marriage, Two Hustlers. Bam, 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 bam. We got to get our special effects going.
I don't.
All right, whatever.
I think it's something. I don't know what the word is.
Hello, welcome, guests. How are y'all today?
Hi, we're good.
Tell our kids who y'all are, where y'all come from. What's your claim to podcasting?
Yes, so my name is Courtney Kristen. This is my husband, Lloyd Kristen. We are podcasters as well. We are from Houston, Texas. We also own a content creation studio where we house other podcasters, and we also create digital products, websites, all that good stuff. Did I miss anything?
No, you did.
So yeah, all around entrepreneurs over here. And yeah, I'm gonna let my husband take the floor. He's dying to talk, y'all. He loves to talk.
I love to talk. We got married back in 2018. We took 52 people with us to Jamaica. And it was one of the biggest weddings that they ever seen. That many people at most people bring like 10 people and stuff like that. But we took 52 people with us, and man, it was amazing. So
wow.
Yeah. Fun fact though, we met online. I don't think we said that.
Yeah, we met online.
Yeah, but we'll get into that. We'll get into
that. You all meet.
First question.
Literally. What y'all meet on? Black Planet?
POF.
POF.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right. What attracted you guys to each other? Bring it in. No, we tell Molly people this.
Okay. All right.
What attracted y'all to one another?
That's a good question because you messaged me first.
Okay.
Y'all, you sure you're out there? I was about to get off of online. I was kind of tired of it. I was like, man, it's a lot of ratchetness going on. I'm like, I'm about to get up off of here. Then I ended up seeing her picture, and I was like, oh, hold on, far back on that. I'm about to message her, but I'm about to tell her I'm about to get off though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be on here no more because I was seeing a lot of trends of the same type of people, and I'm like, it's not really my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get off and just try to find a traditional way of doing things. So.
Right.
So we exchanged numbers, and I thought he was cute. He had like a workout picture on.
Oh, I look good, girl. Don't be hating.
So yeah.
Kind of cute or whatever.
Right.
With the workout plates.
Yeah. So
do you guys work out together now? Like, were you into fitness?
Yeah, we turned our garage into a gym. So yeah, we get up every morning before we head to the studio. We work out downstairs. Yeah.
What time, if you don't mind me asking?
We usually get up around 6. We're fighting to get back to 5 a.m. because we used to get up at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
but
it's tough. That 5 a.m. are beast. Do you hear me?
But you know what? Let me tell you a fun fact about getting up at 5 a.m. though. if you get up at 5 a.m. for 1 year, you gain 30 days more than the next person.
Wow. You saying something. Lord, you saying something. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what that bed be doing at 5 a.m. Hey, that bed has a single on me at 5, boy.
Okay, here's another question in regards to like, what time do you guys normally go to bed?
That's the problem. We go to bed at like 11.
11.
Yep, that's up.
That's what makes it hard because you go to bed late.
No, that's not us. That's him. But of course, I'm needy. I am very needy. I can say that with a straight face. So I don't like to go to bed, like to sleep in until he gets in the bed. So it's like I'm up waiting for him to come to bed. I'm in the bed like 9:30, like shut down completely. And I'm like, and I'm he's not there. And I'm like, hey here.
She like, what you finna do? I'm finna make some shirts or something like that. And I'm what time you be doing that? Just kind of, going through the evening.
How do you guys feel about routines? Like, do you have a specific routine that you stick to?
I wouldn't say stick to it because that's kind of boring.
I'm a fly by day type of person.
But we do have a pretty much.
No, we got a routine, but
we have a routine, but
I feel like
it can change.
It can change any second. Like right now, we're going into the holidays, and so you got to remember we're both full-time entrepreneurs. So we're going into the holidays. So I'm the type of person I might wake up next week and be like, "Hey, let's take a 3-day road trip,"
or let's work from home today.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm never that. I never want to be that person that's just stuck by a schedule. So that makes sense.
Yeah. So I take it that you guys don't have children.
Mm-hmm. We don't. No.
Yeah.
That's probably why we don't.
You can see how bright-eyed and bougie they are right now.
Well, no. A lot of routine because, like, when you put children into the mix and stuff, you kind of have to have some sort of a consistent routine to make sure that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. So life can be hectic. So, anyways, I'm going to get into our first icebreaker. So we do this little game called Lyrically Correct.
Okay.
What type of music do y'all like?
We listen to like R&B, rap.
You better say rap. You know you like rap.
I did. I said rap.
Oh, okay,
I said rap. R&B and rap.
That's all I listen to.
But I listen to blues and Zydeco too because I'm a country girl, but he's not.
Okay. No blues. No, none. No Johnny Taylor, none.
Not me.
He's forced because I listen to it.
I listen to it because she listens to it. It's not bad music. It's not nothing on my playlist though.
You're not going to turn it on like, oh man, let me get the blues going today. You're not gonna do that.
Either it's straight rap or it's straight R&B.
That is R&B. Yeah.
Do y'all want me asking how old y'all are?
I don't mind. I'm 44.
I'm 35.
I cannot believe you don't listen to blues at 44. That is crazy.
He got his face tonight.
I'm 43.
You're 43. You're gonna be 44.
And
January
21st.
Did you grow up in Texas?
Yes.
Both of y'all grew up in Texas.
But I'm from a small town, so like trail rides and horses and all that. That's what we did.
Yeah, that's automatic. Yeah, it wasn't a choice.
I'm from the city. We didn't listen to none of that.
Oh, okay. Well, we're Mississippi. We like in the home of blues. So like, if you don't listen to blues in Mississippi,
there's something wrong with you.
Right.
Like, you are an alien. Get out of here. Come on.
Who is your favorite? Who's your favorite artist right now? Like, who have you in rotation on?
Right now, I don't know because I still like to listen to the old stuff. Like the R&B right now. I can't get into it.
Have you heard October London?
No, I'm writing that down though.
Yeah, he's a new R&B artist. He has this Marvin Gaye feel to him. He's
okay.
Yeah. So y'all not listening to Ski?
Well, I just like to do the noise.
I
like to do the noise. No. That's a little too ratchet. That's a little.
I like ratchet. I don't like that kind of ratchet.
Yeah, but low key though, I still listen to R. Kelly, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
All right, the views.
I like the music.
Marriage 200 and not the views of. We also partake. the music of the Kings. You know, when you talk about that, though, it's like you cannot remove everything R. Kelly because there are so many artists who he has
So
produced.
many great songs.
So it's like, how can I remove all of that from my playlist?
Man, it's the guy that be telling the stories. I can't think of his name. Oh man, he's an R&B singer also. And is it Tank? Maybe Tank. So Tank be telling all these people about R. Kelly. He's like you don't understand the hold this man has on the industry. And he goes through about 5 or 6 songs. He's like, you know who wrote that song, right? Like, you know who sung it. Like, this R. Kelly. He goes through like Maxwell song, Babyface song. He's like, this R. Kelly. Just listen to it, and you will know this R. Kelly. He's like, this man got 100 songs that's healed that he just wrote for somebody else. Like, it's his, obviously. He's like, man, he's like so far from anybody else. It's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all the first song, and if you get the artist correct and the song, you get 10 points, which means you get basically 10% off all of the other people. All right, y'all ready?
Do it for the fans.
This is not easy.
I'm only going to read the first line of the song, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
It's not easy. Listen, when we do our show and she quizzing me, I get nothing. I get nothing.
I drawing blanks.
I'm telling you, I'm like, oh my God.
The first line of this song says, I don't have to think about it.
Oh,
How to sing it. Put a little melody behind it. I don't have to think about it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's beyond me.
So it's Never Make a Promise by Drew Hill.
Oh.
I've never been in love.
Listen. And then when she come with the answer, I'm like, I knew this.
That's the first little part to the song. That's
Yep.
It's the first word.
Oh man, I'm bad.
Okay. Listen, we have these red tabletop cards, and these two fell out of the box. So I was like, I want to ask these questions, and we can answer them too. We don't mind, but since y'all are guests, you're gonna answer them first, okay?
Okay.
Question says, what's the hardest truth you had to face this past year?
Is this like personal or it can be anything?
Anything. Hardest truth.
For you.
I think the hardest truth for me that I had to face this year is that being on my own, so like working on my own schedule is harder than what I thought. Because when you're on your own schedule, you kind of feel like, oh, I can just do whatever. But I mean, you have to provide yourself with a little bit of structure so that you get something done. So I had to face that. I just can't wing it. I gotta have some type of structure.
But I think for me, because we've seen tremendous growth in our businesses, is not rushing the process of wanting to help people. Because if you rush that process of wanting to help people, you miss a lot of steps, and it can come back and bite you in business if you don't be careful. So you got to make sure all your SOPs, all your paperwork is put together correctly, so that at the end of the day, it can come back and bite you.
Right. That part. Very open and honest. Where's the farthest y'all traveled?
We've been to Jamaica. We've been to Mexico. We've been. Am I missing? Oh, we did an entire road trip. Oh, that's probably the furthest we traveled because we did a 7-day road trip.
No, 9 days.
Oh, it was 9 days.
8 cities.
Yeah.
Okay. Tour.
Yeah, we did a whole tour of the South, so that was cool.
So we went from Houston to Baton Rouge, from Baton Rouge to Atlanta, from Atlanta to South Carolina, from South Carolina to Tennessee, from Tennessee to Montgomery, Alabama, and then we went to New Orleans, and then we came back to.
We went to Alabama.
I went to Alabama,
Tennessee,
and then Tennessee, and then went to New Orleans, and we came back to Houston.
I don't know what this hate that y'all have for Mississippi that you had.
Did you?
You know what? We stopped there.
We was looking up places that was monumental for Black people, like
historic markers.
Historic marketplaces.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to Mississippi because we did stop there, pit stop. But
I got some gas in Mississippi.
Yeah, we didn't say that.
Who the job go on?
Like, yeah, we got gas at the Exxon.
Yeah,
We been there.
we got gas and
Okay, so Monumental Places, we do have a civil rights museum here, which is really
Beautiful. It is.
They-
It is.
And
it
they
is.
were on my list, but he didn't want to. You were like, no, let's keep going. So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
coming back though. We're gonna come back because I actually
No
have an
worries.
aunt in Mississippi. One of my aunts lives in Mississippi.
Okay. What part?
She lives in close to Biloxi.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
Biloxi?
We know it.
Yeah,
It's
no
really close
pressure.
to there, yeah.
Yeah, no pressure, no pressure. Okay, the next question on the list is: do you guys have relationship roles?
Relationship role. Yeah, I would say we're pretty traditional.
Okay.
I pretty much take care of the house in a sense. You take out the trash.
Yeah.
You know, like we're pretty traditional. in our
But we rollers when it comes to decision making.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then our money's together. So if I make 20K in one month and she make 5K, or she make 20K and I make 5K, it's still our money. It's our money.
Yeah, 25K.
It's not
Yeah.
separated. You know,
Or like he'll cook if I'm like I'm not cooking today. He'll get in there.
I get in that kitchen, man. I'm not your boy. I get in
Like,
that
pretty
kitchen.
much just do
I get on that door
what
age. I'll wear them out. You can't stop me on that door.
right. We pretty much just do what we gotta do. But I say for the most part, we're pretty traditional.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Lloyd, what is Miss Courtney's love language?
it
It
changed.
have
So
changed.
let's see
It have changed. So
Okay.
affection,
Yeah, physical touch.
physical touch, affection. It changed. You know what I'm saying? So
It
Yeah,
changed.
we like swap. So mine used to be words of affirmation, and
Mhm.
now it's like it's swapped. So his is words of affirmation.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And y'all love each other in each other's love language, or do you think you try to love that person in your own love language?
No, we actually definitely. I have to. He needs that.
Yeah,
So,
I need. Yeah.
I'm just intentional about it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try my best. This is the thing about relationships, and it's just about in general, as a man, as a black man in a marriage, is we so over seeing these single people promote singleness like it's just this happy little journey. This is why we build the One Marriage, Two Hustlers, to let people know, like, we actually married and we work together every single day. Like, we go to the same studio every day. And so people always say, well, how y'all do that? Y'all got to go home together. Y'all got to work together. I'm like, it's possible when that's your best friend, that's the person that you love and care. And it's so important that the next generation see that black men can love, because I look at how they try to separate, like, oh yeah, all these black people, they single, they this and that, and they promoting all that. But I'm like, man, all my bros, I got 5 bros, they all married. You know what I'm saying? They all got families. So I want people to see that black man excellence that's married versus I'm black, but I'm out here with a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's something we trying to change the culture of.
yeah.
Right. Where was your first example of love? Like, where did you first see it in your life? How did you, and how did you recognize it?
I think for me, my grandparents, they raised me, and so they were married 50 years. They've been married 50 years.
So yeah, they died.
It's about to be 50. It's about to be 51. I'm sorry.
Wow.
51 years next
Mhm.
month. And so I've seen it in my family. There's a lot of long marriages, like 41, 50, 60 years. And so I've seen it all my life. My parents weren't married, but it was always around me.
My first was just my mom showing me love, and raising me and my sister. It was just that factor of like, man, this woman loves us unconditionally. She's doing her best to raise 2 kids and work 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. So she want to give me that fire, that motivation to get to the next level in life.
Right. Gotcha. I don't want to bombard. Did you have any?
No, I like where it's
I got a
going.
question for you.
Definitely just talking about your first example of love. Like, I think it was late before I saw it, right? Because my mom was in a what kind of relationship you would say? Tumultuous relationship growing up. So I didn't really see it there. And then I didn't have a lot of examples of this is what love looks like. Like this is how people treat each other. So like, you know, I don't know. This is probably my first experience of what it's supposed to look like what a relationship is supposed to look like for real.
And I think you create your own way of what it's supposed to look like because it looks different for everybody. It's good to like see your parents and see your grandparents, but also too, you have to know what you want, and you and your partner kind of come together and create what you think happy looks like for you guys.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I think Keke Palmer was recently in the news talking about misogyny and how quickly she realized what it was when she came outside of her house, because I think her mother was more of the boss of the house. You know, she had a father, but her mother was like, she had the last word. And it's kind of like how my household was. My parents are still married to this day, 42 years, going on 43 years, but they didn't have a great relationship. You know, you got to know what at this point in your life, you know what it looks like. So in my first marriage, I took that attitude my mom had, like, I'm the boss. Like, I'm the boss of this house, and I'm going to run things. And it didn't work out well for me. So when I met, you know, Jamie, and I still kind of had that in my back pocket, and I would be like, you know, I say little stuff. He'd be like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Well, I can't get away with that." So he quickly cleared that up for me.
Wait a minute.
And you know, so often you don't even realize what you need until it's presented to you. So I definitely needed that manly person to kind of be like, "Hey, that's not how you talk to people. This is not how you." I so very much value that. If you guys have questions, you can go right ahead and ask the questions.
All right. Yeah.
Also, my question is, what made y'all start this brand, Hello Black Man?
So I grew up, I guess, kind of like most black men. I say most black men grew up. You're told not to express your feelings, right? Just, you know, it'll be okay. No worries. Don't talk about it. Just get over stuff. And I just kind of thought back to a time where I felt most free. So you kind of from, you know, well, we kind of about the same age. I'm 45. Where you wrote love letters and poems. Like at one point, all of us wrote love letters and poems and stuff like that. And you could put everything out on paper, and you felt comfortable and fine doing it. And so I was having, I guess, communication issues with my son, with at home. And I said, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down some questions, and I'll let him answer without being overbearing, without being on top of it, right? And he'll do the same thing for me. I'll answer questions for him, because I think that a lot of our communication in our homes are the same thing. You talk about food, you talk about work, you talk about church if there's something you do, and you talk about sports. You talk about those four things over and over and over and over. And guess what happened? A year goes by, 5 years go by, 20 years go by. And then what you know about one of your most favorite people is what they like to eat in their favorite football team. And it's really all you know. And so I started writing these questions down. I was like, man, these are some great questions. And I'm like, well, me and my dad have a pretty good relationship. We know we talk pretty regularly and stuff like that. And I couldn't answer any of these questions for him. I was like, if I could get my dad to answer these questions like now, I could really understand who he is, why he makes certain decisions, things of that nature. And so that kind of birthed the brand of Hello Black Man. And it was just, you know, I just like how, you know, saying hello to a person, it breaks down all barriers, right? It can turn from a stranger to a friend by saying hello. And of course, we're Black men. And so we just went from there, started with Hello Black Man, woman, couple, teen, child, couple, entrepreneur, educator. We got a little bit of everything. We got 13 different journals now, and we're just creating avenues for people that we know just need a voice or need a place to write things down.
I love it.
That's good.
I love it.
Speaking of questions from the people, we are going to ask you some. Since y'all are serial entrepreneurs, I think entrepreneur book here. If I don't go over and get one. Give me 3 numbers, 1 to 52, and we'll ask y'all some questions from the journal. Y'all can give separate numbers or y'all can get the same number.
Okay. 2,
Right?
45,
Mm-hmm.
and
5.
5. Okay, 5.
2, 45, and 5. Will you run get an your journal? And I'm gonna ask you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna play a quick commercial, and then we'll be right back.
All right.
Hello, black woman. Did you not think we saw you? Felt your presence over nations, birthing nations. Tell me about your day. How you moved mountains, stood on the peak of Sequoia, used black magic and Negro spells to call generational curses to quake at your fingertips, tipping over the scales of oppression to weigh in your favor. God favors you, queen. Hello, black woman, you and all your glory. Hair full of kinks and strength, like a carefully woven sweater passed down from generations to generation. You be a black man's legacy, all that he would die for. America's blueprint, providing royalty for the entire world to see. You heal trauma like you got your PhD in grace and survival. So did you not think we saw you, and from a distance admired your smile? Hello, black woman. Your survival, your strength, your sacrifice makes the world go round.
All right, guys, we are back, and we have the pleasure of.
Hello, black woman. I love it. You know what? It's so powerful having affirmations. Affirmations is like speaking every day, like things to yourself, because all that do is confirm where you're trying to go. And so affirmations is so great.
Yes, on my mama, on my hood.
Come on.
Fly
look good.
Okay.
So glad to have you guys here with us today. We can connect with people, and it's not, weird energy. So we can't wait to. So, okay, so I'll ask y'all a few more of these like fast questions before we get into the journal. One of the questions says, "What is your most occurring argument?" Or let's just say heated disfellowship. Or heated fellowship.
Yeah. We're both authoritative.
Yeah, so I have to learn. I'm learning every week, every day.
I like learning.
On certain situations, I need to shut up.
Stay
in my own lane and let her do her thing versus trying to take over the situation. I had that problem. I have that problem. And then so I'm learning, like, man, and I'm learning to how to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know you're wrong versus trying to hold on to it and saying like I'm not wrong, but really you're wrong. So
yeah. That's one thing I can do. I knock out an apology.
No, I'm going to my grave with my wrong. You want me to apologize? No, for real.
And so that's something that we work. I
think for me, I'm learning patience and how to articulate how I feel instead of just internalizing it and then going from 0 to 10. Yeah. So I'm working on that because I'm like, okay, let me meditate on this for a little bit before I respond. Because if I respond right away, I can't take that back once I say it. Even if I apologize, like you can't take those words back. So yeah, I'm trying to work on like really just thinking about it
and don't hit below the belt.
Let it marinate before I respond or bring it to him.
Yeah.
That is like key to like how what we talk about all the time. Somebody has just popped in. Did y'all send a link? to somebody to join us?
Yeah, I did.
We shared it on our yeah.
Okay.
Okay, join us, not to
Not to
join
join,
us,
not
but
to
to
join.
watch.
Okay, they live.
Oh no, not to join us.
Not to join. Not to join.
Oh, okay, they live. Did you share the link? Oh, okay. That was kind of odd.
That's weird.
Do you want to bring them in?
Don't bring nobody in. Don't bring nobody in.
Tony Before Profit. I don't know who that is.
I was trying to watch
Oh, he's trying to watch it. No.
Oh, yeah, they got the wrong link.
Yeah, you said the wrong.
Tony on stage. Tony on stage.
Good evening.
I was like, look, hey Tony.
I was saying Tony. I saw you the wrong link, Tony. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, I don't know if you can hear me, but your fault. My bad. It's all good.
I'm about to send you the right link. We appreciate it. I'm about to send you the right link.
Best of luck.
Tony scared the rest out of him like, oh.
We appreciate your presence.
Hey, it was God. It was God.
Hey, do you want to shout out any businesses you want to?
I want to shout out to y'all and good energy and love and respect and amazing last month of 2023 and incredible 2024. That's it. Period.
All right, Tony. We're gonna kick you out of here. You go to the YouTube page.
Blessings.
But if you want to be a guest.
Hey, thanks, Lord.
Yes, sir. I just see you the right way. Some good people in here.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
So bad his wife wasn't right there because they could have joined in.
Yeah, his wife was right there. She wasn't.
Yeah, they could have joined in. I didn't see her.
Tell Lloyd come back in. Him and his wife. We are more than happy to have him. Because we don't want to keep you out here all night. We normally try to keep it under 30 minutes. We're a little bit over there.
That's cool. We ain't got nothing to do.
Okay, we got to get to the numbers, y'all. Okay, well,
No. I'm ready.
You ready?
Okay, no. Last question, because this is one of the topics that we're supposed to be discussing.
Okay.
Thing. Intimacy was the question. Was the other major topic that we had, and how important is sex in your relationship?
Every day that you're not on your period. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You want to be real. Listen, this is the thing. This is discussion. When you're married, you got the legal right to have sex as much as you want. Okay? That's my thoughts. And so why not have it as much as you want? You know what I'm saying? When it's not like you single and you fornicating, you married. So why not? You know, what's your thoughts?
No, I mean, it's a priority in our marriage, of course. But, we're not going to be not realistic because, sometimes people are sick or sometimes they're tired. They don't feel good.
Yeah, it happens.
But I think it's something you should definitely make time for. Like, it needs to be, even if you have to schedule it. I know people who schedule it. They schedule it. I don't like that. I want to just let it happen naturally.
That's a lot scheduled.
But
Are you reading my notes? Are you reading my notes? Because
they schedule it because they have like kids or maybe somebody works a weird schedule. And so it's like, okay, you got to get it in. So they make time, They
you don't think it should be scheduled. You're not one who feels like it should be scheduled.
I don't, because it's like awkward. It's kind of like, hey, let's meet at 8:00. Okay, yeah, let's get. I don't know.
Why do you think it's awkward? What do you think, Mr.
We tried it
because
he years ago he used to work 12-hour shifts, and so there was days that we were literally like passing each other.
Yeah.
But I think when you miss each other, it just flows. Like whenever you get alone time, it'll flow. Like you don't have to put it on the calendar. If it works and it's working for someone, I love it. Like as long as you get it in, how you get it in, you gotta get it in though. So
I understand. I feel like scheduling will be like fun because like you building up that anxiety and excitement for it.
Hey, you can't miss it though. Like you got.
But if you do schedule it, you might as well dress up if you schedule it. You might as well dress up.
Yeah, you can like role play and stuff.
Yeah, you might as well dress up, put a wig on, do something,
Yeah. All right. Make it spontaneous.
So we're not, we're not knocking scheduling, we're not knocking spontaneity. Y'all do y'all thing out there in the world.
Yes.
First question, we're gonna go first with the Hello Black Couple book, and your first question was number 2. And so this is how the journal looks. It's Hello Black Couple, and it has these affirmations, and it's like a section for partner 1 and partner 2, and there's also some activity pages. All of these photos are photos that we took personally because we do photography as well.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
So that's how that is. He wants to do the question, so he's been talking too much.
Come on, let's get it.
Number 2. Question
Number
2.
2, yeah.
Question 2. It says, "Hello, Black couple, partner 1. Name 5 ways your partner shows appreciation for you." What are the name 5 ways?
Acts of service. That's number 1. Number 2, just like he's very like thoughtful. So like he may get up and go get me my favorite Starbucks drink like before I wake up or something like that. So I enjoy that. Also expressing to other people how he feels about me. He gives me credit all the time. So I definitely appreciate that. And then 5. Number 4, how giving he is. He has a good heart. He wants to genuinely see everybody win. And so he'll put in overtime and bend over backwards to help people. And then the 5th one is the way he motivates. Like, this man wakes up with energy. Like, I'd be like, Lord, please stop yelling. So you would think it's like 50, people in here, but it's just us, and he's up and ready and let's go. So I need that because it takes me a little longer to get going. So yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I just give y'all 3 by her. First of all, I like the fact that she's very discerning. So like she can say, "Hey, that ain't it." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Hold on, we need to." She's like, "Hey, that ain't it." So I can be like, okay, so I love that part. She's very loving. I know she really loved me and cared about me. One of the things that made me marry her back in 2018 was when she told me that, hey, before I left and went to work, I prayed over you. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, you don't find too many people that'll pray over you. Some people, you know what I'm saying? If you just a random person, you ain't just, but to pray over me that's so powerful for me as a man, to know that the person that's next to me, I can literally go sleep at night, don't have to worry about them stabbing me. I'm just saying something like that. And then the last thing is just that, man, who she is as a person. A lot of times I like people that's authentic. I'm very open to who I am, and sometimes I can share too much. Because I'm open, I'm transparent with people. I never want to be somebody who's fake. I always want to be real with people. So that's what I like about that.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, if you're not real with people, are you really real with yourself? And I think that's very valuable. So that's me. I'll say everything. I tell him everything. He'll be like, I don't want to know that.
Like, baby,
why would you think I wanted to know that? I'm like, you telling me why would you want to know that?
Right, I know it now. Well, I know it now for sure.
You know everything. Yep. All of it.
Yeah. We get clients too that come into our studio, because we got a lot of people that come to our studio, and they'll tell you their whole life story. We're like, oh my Lord.
I know. People walk over, we be sitting out eating sometimes, and people will walk over to me and just tell me so much, and he just be like, what? Enough to tell you that. I don't know.
I just like, why they tell you what's going on?
They saw my spirit.
Yeah, that happened to us the other night in the parking lot. The guy was telling us about his wife, and his wife's not talking to him, and we were like trying to help him, and I was like, oh my God.
I don't know. You know what? God put us here to do these things, and that's what we're doing.
Yes,
we are doing the Lord's work. All right, we're gonna go to the entrepreneur book for number 45, and it says, "Hello, Black entrepreneur. Discuss things you think you can change to make your business more profitable at this point." And this is how the entrepreneur book looks, and it has activities and budgets, and also information.
Where I go on this one? We just talked about this today, so
is identifying who your client is. All right, you have to identify. we have different levels in our business. So we have a lower level, but then we have like when we deal with like high-end people who want to build their brand and their courses, it starts off at $5,000. And we have learned like who we speaking to and who we want to work with. Because at the end of the day, if you don't figure that part out, then you'll be working with people that's gonna eventually come back and bite you. You know what I'm saying? So we rather just work with somebody who already established and who just need that push for their brand, because we help people build the one system process when it comes to their own digital courses and their own products. Like I like those journals y'all have. I love those journals. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just been something that people can write down, but those journals can be turned into courses too. You know what I'm saying? That can be teaching people, you know, on a different thing. Because I learned most people, they did a survey. They asked people, do they rather watch it, listen to it, or read it? And 93% of the people said they rather watch it. So if you got a podcast, they'll listen to it, but they rather see the person on the podcast versus listening to it. And like 1% or 2% of people said they rather read it. Ain't too many people trying to read nothing. So
I like it.
Yeah, we are working with some of the local universities, because we also have a Hello Black college student. And so Jackson State is trying to make it a course. Is it Jackson State or Hines? Hines is trying to make it a course for their incoming students. So, you know, we're working, we moving.
I love it.
Yes. Last question for you guys. So let y'all go to bed.
Hello, Black couple. What negative issues from your past do you think you have brought to your current relationship? What efforts have you made to resolve them?
we fixed it.
Yeah.
We pretty much fixed. Like in the beginning,
when we were dating.
Yeah, we was very transparent about what we wanted, what we was looking for, and what made us, you know, was you really the person for me? You know, I think a lot of times people see red flags and they think they're yellow, but they're really red. You know what I'm saying? And so you really, when you see red flags and you know you don't want to deal with that, don't do it.
Yeah, and I think because we've both been married before that, we spent time being single. So I think a lot of people, they get married and then they get right into a relationship. Like they don't give themselves time to really just heal and unpack and say, okay, what can I change about me? What can I adjust? It's always like the blame game. So they're always blaming the other person. Like nothing was your fault. But I think when you take ownership of what I did wrong or what I could have done better, and you spend some time being single, you kind of like know, and you come healthy and you come ready. So we both had our own separate lives. He had his own place. I had my own place. He had his own thing going. I had my own thing going. So when we came together, it was easier to date with intention than to just be like, oh, I'm just here. I'm just having fun and we're in love. Let's get married. So we spent time like doing that work on what our expectations were. So we spent a lot of time doing that. So we really didn't have that issue. So
That's dope. You basically resolve those issues prior to coming into your relationship.
Right.
Yeah, because transparency is the best policy.
It is so the best policy.
I definitely had to learn that.
Okay, wait. How transparent are you guys? Are you the type
very open? I'm open.
Are you the type of people who tell each other everybody I slept with in the past?
Oh
no, we don't do that.
I don't know why people do that. No, I think people want to know that.
No.
I was like, why would you want to know that?
No, not like that.
I don't think people want
That's too crazy.
If y'all in the same place with somebody y'all done messed with, would you be like, yeah, I used to mess with that person?
No,
I don't think we hang around. I don't think.
But you know, we're from two different sides of Houston, so
yeah. So that's like rare.
I don't think it ever happened.
I don't think it.
Okay, I'm just interested. It's like your last.
Would you want me to tell you? That's a good question.
I wouldn't care.
That's why I'm like, oh, that's
because you love me. You with me. You love me. I'm not the person like I'm not no jealous type person anyway. So that don't, you know.
Yeah, I think in our line of work, you gotta kind of be because we work with
a lot of
males.
People. Yeah. So you gotta be really transparent and like, I mean, you just
I don't know.
We just
I
work
don't
with
know.
everybody, so.
That was one of those questions. Look, y'all wasn't ready when I was like,
I was like, I don't know if I would want to know that. Like, hey, I used to mess with her. Or I used to,
I don't know.
I'd be like, okay.
My brain don't process like that though.
Yeah, I don't think we just don't think like that, I guess.
My brain,
Who has the most expensive eating habits?
probably me.
Because he's picky. So him for sure.
I'm very picky though.
What is this about them?
You like to eat out. You like to eat out? He likes to eat out.
does he like to eat out? Well, no, see, here's the thing. He's like a chicken strip type person, and I'm ready to
That's
fight.
me. I like to try new things, and this one, no.
I like
I want
some
to keep it simple.
I like what I like.
Would you
That's
say?
good. I like what I like.
Grow up is what I say.
Hey, Lord, I'm going up again.
Hey man, listen.
Because you cannot go to Jamaica and order French fries.
Yes,
What
I
is
can.
wrong with y'all?
Yes,
I like French fries.
My boy. My boy.
That's what he does.
I keep it simple. I don't do that.
With some onions and stuff.
But I'm not a big one thing we learned though, we're not one of those couples that's real big on like going to all these fancy restaurants. You know what I'm saying? We kind of keep it. We like to go to a lot of restaurants, and we about to start vlogging again. So we're about to bring that back because we got two different YouTube channels. So we got one where you just see all of our podcasts. And then you got one where you actually see like our life, our story, like what we do, what we be kicking it, we hanging out, we playing games.
Yeah.
You get to kind of see another side of us. We're gonna get back to it. We did it in about a year and a half.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get back to it because people asking for it, you know?
I know, right? Keith Lee was just there. Are y'all familiar with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, y'all those places he stopped at? No, yes, maybe.
Yeah, I know some of
I
those
want to
places.
go to the one in we had our rehearsal dinner at the Jamaican place he reviewed.
Mhm.
Okay, cool things.
Yeah.
That's so y'all's last question. We're gonna give y'all the 10% anyway if you answer correctly. Try to answer if you can. This one says, don't want to make it seem I really don't care what people say at us.
Don't want to make you sing that. That's
Yeah.
I really don't care if people. Who sings that?
I don't know.
What's the name of it?
Could it be
Will I be
till the end of time?
to the end of time?
Keep going.
Yeah, come on, you're not helping me. I know the song.
This is not easy.
I gotta be the one you love.
Yeah.
I gotta be the one you
trust.
Yeah, come on, help me.
Who sings the song? Do you know who sings it? Do you know who
I
sings
gotta
it?
be the one make you feel something. What is it?
Yep.
That one.
Do you
But I don't
know
know
who
who sings it. Who
You don't know who sings it?
Oh.
It's a male group from the 90s.
Let me see.
It ain't a whole lot of them.
It's not Jodeci. It's
No.
not. It's,
3 of them. It was a set of twins in the group.
Boys to Men. No.
No,
Who is it?
I don't know.
Hey, quiet. A male group.
I know all these. I know the songs, but I don't know the groups.
It's Jagged Edge, guys.
Jagged Edge.
Sorry.
Listen,
It's not helping me.
that's how I be. Hey, that's how I be like, come on, man. I know that.
Yeah, I'm bad at thinking on the spot though, y'all.
Y'all, we have had so much fun. Please go ahead and plug yourselves again. We hope that you guys come back to see us and we can have another dynamic evening. And maybe we can have a show.
We are one
Look
man.
at my sister-in-law. Now she want to help me out. Look at that comment.
A little late,
We are One Marriage, Two Hustlers, man. Listen, if you guys is in Houston, Texas, we try to tell people, man, that if you're looking for some transparency, some couple that's real, somebody you can get an understanding on how to be a better husband, how to be a better wife, and just how to build your brand, man. We're here to help, and we're here to tell everybody that, hey, man, check us out at One Marriage, Two Hustlers. The number 2 hustlers.com. You can check everything else about us.
Yep. Go follow us on Instagram. One Marriage, number 2 Hustlers. And we'll see you guys. Thanks for having us.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank y'all for being here.
We're here every Sunday around the same time. So
Okay.
if y'all want to bring some other people on, let us know. Like I said, we'll hit that link in y'all's file and see if we can join y'all one day.
Yes. All right, guys. We're coming to Mississippi, though. We're coming.
We meet when we
More
say.
than the gas station. Stop it more than Exxon this time.
Okay.
Right. Which part are y'all in? What
We're
part?
in Jackson.
We're
Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh, y'all right in Jackson. Okay.
Y'all not mad at Dion, huh? Y'all let Dion make it.
No,
We're not Jackson State fans.
We're
So
all
it doesn't
Florida
affect
fans.
us.
Oh, okay.
we're the rival school fans, so none of that. We missed all that.
Either him and Tracy are separating. I know they
I
weren't
know.
married.
We were just saying that. Yeah.
Oh my
They're
God.
I
probably.
didn't see it.
Okay. All right, y'all. We can talk all night. All right,
Have a
bye.
good peace out. Thank y'all.
Good night. Phenomenal time.
Indeed.
Enjoyed that. We're almost on an hour.
We are. That time goes by quick.
It does.
Hey, I like that gray. I like that gray.
Okay.
Okay, that was weird.
Huh?
That's where I got my black on, got my
I
pop
didn't know
on.
where you was going with it. I didn't know where you was trying to say something to me or tell me something.
I was. I'll tell you I like it.
Is my arm big? Can you see it on there?
Yeah.
That is not cool.
Put your arm there. Hey man, thank y'all for joining. This is Hello Black Man. This is the couples edition. So we do this every Sunday. So join in, tune in, share the podcast. You know what we're talking about. There's love, life, relationship, finance, a little bit about everything. Make sure you go to helloblackman.store. We got a lot of merch out there. Everything on there is customizable. So when you're getting your hoodies or whatever, you'll see the logo. You can go in and click it. They have several different colors you can change the fabric to, and it'll keep the same logo. So y'all hit me up.
Let's do one question.
Okay, let's do one question. Thank you.
And then we'll go. All right, what you want to do with number?
47. AK 47. That's something, right? I thought about Ice Cube. We're kind of like an Ice Cube right now.
Mm-hmm. Just told me you know the same color.
We are.
Describe your most pleasant sensations. Write about your fantasies and details.
Listen.
Ooh. I
Listen.
feel like this is gonna be so vanilla that I don't even want to talk about it. Come on, let's go. I'm ready. I'm excited. Come on.
You
Your
have
most pleasurable sensations.
most pleasurable.
I think that's what it said.
Okay.
I may have made all of it
Read something on there.
up.
That's all right.
Describe your most pleasant sensation.
Okay. Pleasant sensation.
Write about your fantasies and
No,
details.
you give your hands and your firmness is always great in bed. So to be able to feel your
It gotta be in bed.
what is it talking about?
I'm just saying, like, if I touch you just now, like, it is not
No,
the
that ain't
same.
most pleasant. that ain't
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh. Oh. I got it.
No, but
Okay.
but you have great pressure, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed your nails. Really enjoy if you bite me
Let's go.
here,
Mm-mm.
like I
That's
like
too
it.
much for me. Here I was thinking I was transparent. You out here doing the most.
I'll tell you what the question was.
Sensation doesn't have to be just about that.
I thought that's what the question was.
Jesus, Marie.
What the question is about then.
It can be about whatever you want it to be about. But y'all have a good night out there. Okay? Let's talk about it after.
I thought that was